Hello everyone, welcome. You saw for the value of x given this algebra problem, we have x squared minus x cubed is equal to 252. So what is the value of x? What is the value of x? Solution. We have x squared minus x cubed. This is equal to 252. So we can place these 252 on the left hand side, so that we're going to have x squared minus x cubed minus 252. This is equal to 0. Okay? So that we're going to have x squared minus x cubed minus, now this 252 can be expressed as 216 plus 36. I'm sorry. This is equal to 0. Okay, so that we're going to have x squared minus x cubed minus 216 can be expressed as 6 cubed plus 6 squared. This is equal to 0. Okay, so that we're going to have x squared minus x cubed minus 6 cubed minus 6 squared. This is equal to 0. Okay, so now if you check, we have x squared and 6 squared, so we can combine the two, so that I'm going to have x squared minus 6 squared. This is minus x cubed plus 6 cubed. This is equal to 0. Okay, so as you can see, this is the first part is the difference of two squares expressed as a squared minus b squared, and the second part is the cubic equation we have, in form of a cubed plus b cubed. Okay, so now we have a squared minus b squared. This is the same as a plus b, a minus b. So x squared minus 6 squared. Now applying this identity, we'll have x plus 6 and then x minus 6. Okay, and then we have the a cubed plus b cubed. This can be expressed as a plus b, a squared minus ab plus b squared. Okay, and then now we proceed as follows. We're going to have x cubed plus 6 cubed. This is equal to x plus 6, and then we're going to have x squared, okay, minus 6x plus 6 squared, which is 36. So now we have this as the second part, and this as the first part. So we combine the two, so that we're going to have x plus 6, x minus 6, minus, into the bracket, we'll have x plus 6, x squared minus 6x plus 36. This is equal to 0. Okay, now if you check here, we have x plus 6. This is common, so we can factor out x plus 1. And then now we're going to have x minus 6 minus, we have x squared minus x squared, okay, minus 6x plus 36. This is equal to 0. See, we have x plus 6 is equal to 0, so that means that the first value of x, x1, this is equal to negative 6. Okay, so now we have the second part, which is the quadratic. We have x minus 6 minus, this is x squared, minus times minus is equal to 6 plus 6x minus 36. This is equal to 0. Okay, so now we combine the right terms together, so that is x plus 6x, this is 7x, and then minus 6 minus 36, this is minus x squared minus 42. This is equal to 0. Okay, so we can rearrange this equation as negative x squared plus 7x minus 42. This is equal to 0. So we divide both signs by -1, dividing both signs by -1, so that we're going to have x squared minus 7x minus 42. This is equal to 0. Okay, so applying the quadratic equation expressed as -b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. From our quadratic equation, our a is equal to 1, our b is equal to -7, and our c is equal to 42. So we plug in these values to our quadratic formula, so that we're going to have x is equal to -7 plus or minus the square root of -7 squared minus 4 times 1. That is, our b is -7, our a is 1, times our c, which is 42. Divide everything by 2. Okay, so that we're going to have 7 plus or minus the square root of this is -119 divided by 2. Okay, so that we're going to have 7 divided by 2 plus or minus the square root of 119 multiplying by -1 divided by 2. Okay, so this is equal to 7 divided by 2 plus or minus the square root of 119i, the square root of negative is I, divided by 2, so that we are going to have 3.5 plus or minus 5.5 I. So that now that translates that x2 is equal to 3.5 plus 5.5 I, and x3 is equal to 3.5 minus 5.5 I. These are the two complex roots. These are two complex roots. We have two complex roots and one lead root. We have three solutions. In our case, we have x1 equal -6, x2 3.5 plus 5.5 I, and x3, which is 3.5 minus 5.5 I. So now, since we have our real roots, we can be able to plug in this. Remember, these are imaginary. These are imaginary roots. So we have our real x1, which is -6. So we can verify if this is true. That's our x1, which is -6, satisfy the equation that x squared minus x cubed is supposed to give us 252. So we substitute the value of x, which is -6 squared minus -6 cubed is supposed to give us 252. Okay, so here we have -6 squared. This is equal to 36 minus -6 cubed. This is equal to -216. Okay, this is supposed to give us 252. So this is 36. Negative times negative, this is positive 216. This is supposed to give us 252. So that 6 plus 216, this is equal to 252, which is equal to 252. So that translates that the left hand side is equal to the right hand side, and that proves that x is equal to -6 and the other two complex solutions. Thank you for watching, and kindly subscribe.